Let's make some Amish jalapeno cheddar bread. We're gonna do 2.5 cups of lukewarm water, 2 tablespoons of instant dry yeast. We're just gonna put that all over the water, and then we're gonna let this sit in a warm space to let the yeast activate till it's all nice and foamy and bubbly. I got my instant yeast all nice and foamy now, so I'm gonna go ahead and just mix this up. I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of salt, 2 tablespoons of white sugar, 1/4 cup of oil. We're going to mix this all together. Now we're going to add in 6 cups of unbleached bread flour. I'm going to add 4 cups in, and then I'm going to use my KitchenAid mixer with the dough hook on it and mix it really well. You can also mix it by hand if you don't have a KitchenAid mixer. You don't need one to make this. Okay, so with 6 cups of flour in here, it's still a little bit sticky for me to handle it. So all I'm gonna do is take a little bit of flour, and so I can move it around. As you can see, it's a little bit sticky to get out of the bowl. So I'm just gonna use a little bit of flour so I can work with it. Okay. Once you got that on your surface, just put a little bit of oil into your bowl, and then just cover your bowl with it. And then I always just throw a little bit of flour in there too. You totally don't have to, but I always do. I already know this is going to be a really good loaf of bread because it's super soft already, which is a good sign. So now it's still, it's not really sticky, but it's still a little bit sticky, but I can work with it now. So I'm going to go ahead and put this in my bowl. We're going to cover this up, put this in a warm setting, and then we're going to let it rise for 1 hour. Once you let it rise for an hour, this is what it should look like, and then we're just gonna punch it and then just knead it for a few minutes. Then I'm gonna put it right back into my bowl, cover it back up, and we're gonna let it rise for 1 more hour. I let this rise for 1 more hour, and this is what it looks like. So I'm just gonna put a little bit of oil on my hand now. And this makes 2 loaves, so I'm just splitting it in half. And I'm just making a regular loaf of bread for one. Just add a little bit of flour to your surface, and then I'm going to use my rolling pin to roll it out. That should be good. And then I'm going to use cheddar cheese. I have white cheddar. You can use yellow if that's what you have. I only have white. And then we're going to add diced jalapenos. Then we're going to roll it up. Make sure you're rolling it really tight. I have a mini pizza cutter, and I'm just gonna cut it in half to about so. And then I'm just gonna flip this side outwards like this, and then we're gonna go ahead and twist this. Just like so. Pinch the ends in really good, like this. I have my pan here with some parchment paper, and I just spread the parchment paper a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and put this in here. Then I'm gonna let this rise for a little bit. You could put an egg wash on here if you want to, but I'm not going to. And then I also have my regular loaf here that we're gonna let it rise a little bit. And then I have my oven preheated at 350. And usually it takes around like 30, 35-ish minutes to bake this.